Hello everyone. Today I want to do an experiment, a propagation experiment. So I have my new Hypoestes White, the Polka Dot Plant here, and I've really enjoyed it so far. But they are quite prolific growers, so I wanted to see whether I can propagate them to maybe make one or two, maybe even three new plants out of the existing one plant that I have at this stage. If you don't trim them as well, they tend to grow quite large, and that's something I want to avoid. I don't want this Hypoestes to be too tall, but to stay relatively short. Okay, so the experiment is essentially to try whether soil propagation works better or worse than water propagation. So I will cut off maybe three stems from this Hypoestes White, and then put one or two into the soil and one into the water glass, just to see which propagation method will work better. And then in a couple of weeks, we'll see the result and we can compare. So let's just cut the Hypoestes White. You can see that especially this part of the Hypoestes has grown considerably in the last couple of days. So I will find a good place just above a node. Ooh. Okay, so I cut it off. This is what it looks like. I will remove these leaves just to ensure that the plant has more places to grow roots. And what do you think, Stana? Should I put this one into the soil or into the water?
I think water.
Okay, let's put it into the water. Okay. And now let's cut another one. And again, I will remove the lowest leaves. And then I will put one of these into the soil. This is just dry soil. Tuck it into the soil. Yeah. Let's maybe do one more. And I will put this into the soil as well. Okay, so I think the Hypoestes still looks good, and you can see all this new growth forming here already. So I'm really not too worried that the plant suffers too much. And yeah, in a few weeks we'll see which method works better, the water or the soil propagation method. And I will see you then. Bye bye. 5 weeks later, and we can now see the result of my experiment. So we were comparing the soil propagation method with the water propagation method. And looking at what I can see in front of me, I think we have quite a clear winner. But this might be very much down to what I did to the soil propagation method. So let's look at the soil propagation method. I planted 2 small cuttings here. One here, you can see, I mean, it's dead. And the other one is here. I only have leaves. Yeah, rotten leaves, essentially. So the soil propagation method, that was, yeah, quite a failure. I think this might have had to do with how I watered it. I think at the beginning I put it into dry soil. Maybe I could have moistened the soil a little bit beforehand. And then I watered it a little bit, but somehow it never got off to a good start and it failed. But yeah, let's look at the water propagation method. So this is the cutting. It still looks very healthy. And now we can see roots. Do you see all this? Yeah, this new root system of the plant. Let's get it out to see it even better. Oh yes. Do you see that? Like even with like tiny roots going off the main root. So that's very good. So that's something I can work with. Very happy with this result. I'm just surprised how long it took for this cutting to root. I expected to make a video after 3 to 4 weeks, but it really took 5 weeks for this root to form. So what I'm doing now is to plant this new cutting with the root system in the pot. And I will make sure to water it. Yeah, and hopefully it will survive in this pot. Yeah, so this was my propagation experiment. I hope you enjoyed the video. It took quite a long time, as I said, but yeah, hopefully I will do a propagation video in the future again. Bye bye!